The Knicks are peaking at the right time, guys. Only one game remaining against the Hornets. And look at this defense by Cat. This is exactly why the Knicks are playing such a high level of basketball. You've got the best player on Toronto and Scotty matched up against Cat. Now, the shot clock, there's 3 seconds on it, so he has time to make a quick move. But Cat is just moving his feet, and he doesn't even get a shot off, man. Like, the Knicks are the number one defense the last 2+ months. And a large reason for it is Cat. He's just bought into the identity of Mike Brown's scheme, and it's worked. And Alvarado on a cut here. Cat is drawing two defenders, and you can see the double comes right here. Cat picks it up quickly. Alvarado reads it, and it's just a wide open layup. I mean, this is the type of offense that the Knicks have been running all season long. They've put up historic numbers as a franchise for them, of course, just with the amount of points and just blowing out teams. And the Raptors kind of hung around, but this was never really a competitive game. His Cat over the shoulder looked at McHale on a cut. I thought McHale played another very high level efficient game. He's starting to find a rhythm, man. I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the playoffs. OG on that ball fake, top of the key three, and then Cat with that limitless range. Something that we've got to talk about as well is we all know Cat can shoot, obviously, but you look at Josh Hart, and typically what will happen is a team will put a wing like Ingram on Cat. The issue is that, well, now what? You're going to put Pirtle on Josh Hart? Well, Hart is now beating teams with his three ball. You can't really do that. So a traditional center on Cat now, and he's just too slow. And this is exactly why the Knicks traded for Karl Anthony Towns, is to stretch the floor, to play 5 out. And they couldn't really do it because Hart struggled to shoot last season, but now he's worked on it, and Cat just gets a clean look. Like, that's an awesome shot for the Knicks. It stretches the floor, and it's exactly what this team wants. And now you've got Hart, who's going to kick it out to Cat, and he's going to make his move to the basket. Again, there's no help coming. You're not giving OG a open corner three or McHale. I mean, these are some of the best guys in the NBA at doing that. So here comes Cat one-on-one. The help actually does come, but Scotty just kind of gets afraid. He doesn't want to foul Cat. And a lot of people underestimate Cat's quickness, too. They know he can shoot. They know he's strong. But, man, I mean, this is just a ridiculous first step. And he throws this down. And the Knicks are winning no matter what happens here, because Cat can either just go up and get fouled, or he can just kick this out to the corner to OG. The Knicks are absolutely unguardable. And you can see clear frustration on the Raptors' faces. I mean, I think this is the 5th time we beat them. I mean, normally you play teams 4 times in your division, but I think it was 5. And Toronto just has not been able to win. And these two teams are more than likely going to meet in the playoffs. I think we actually are playing them as Cat just getting downhill, running the length of the floor. Hart is a good passer, finds it right in that pocket. And then I love this as well, man. Just Cat out in transition, running, getting a dunk, feed the big man. We're going to see Porty in a second kind of do something similarly. Brunson to Shamit, blows right by Pirtle and dunks it. It looked like he intentionally fouled him. Did he not? Look, he's grabbing him. How is this not an A1 with continuation? That's a missed call by the official. Not that it really mattered. The Knicks are just pouring it on right now. There's like 5 minutes left in the game. I've got it on my big screen TV as I'm making this. But Brunson dancing top of the key, 27 through 3 quarters, was unguardable as always. Gets this to go. He just breaks down a defense. Like, Brunson's going to check back in? That makes no sense. I don't know why Mike Brown is going back to Brunson here. There's no need at all. I get, like, it's the NBA. You can blow a lead here. But this game doesn't really mean much at all for the Knicks. But I mean, I trust Mike Brown, man. I mean, he's been great this season. But Brunson can break down a defense better than just about anyone in the league. And this is why. It's just the ball handling, the footwork. He has so many counters, and he's able to get to that. And you can see the defender just kind of is raising his hands like what? Like, look right there at his hands. He just couldn't believe that went in. Brunson's been doing that for a long time, man. In high school, this guy was dropping 40, dropping 50 points like it was nothing. And now you've got Pirtle backing down Porty. This is the 3rd-string center on the Knicks. Really, honestly, the 4th-string center. Cat, Mitch, Sohan, and then Porty defending the starting center of the Raptors in Pirtle. Gets a miss here. Runs the length of the floor. Notice how he's here. Pirtle's here. He took the shot. Porty has a huge, huge gap. And he's trying to earn minutes, get on the floor, and then he's just going to rise up and dunk this. Porty is really good. He's just kind of like a raw player. Like, he can defend, he can rebound, he can dunk, as you guys can see. but he's got a lot to work on. But again, I mean, he's young. I think he's like 22, 23 years old. Maybe Alcantara might be younger because he was, I think, the last pick of the draft last year. I think he's actually younger than that. So he's going to be a fun player, him and Kolek. I mean, the future of the Knicks is really him. It's him, Dior, Kolek, obviously. The Knicks have a couple of picks, several draft picks, some seconds in this year's upcoming draft in June. So, or yeah, the draft's in June, right? It's weird because like you take a look at like I would always know the draft growing up as a Knicks fan because they sucked, but now it's like they're trading picks and like it doesn't really matter at all to me. All that matters in June is this team getting to the NBA Finals. And man, I mean, that's why I love Knicks fans so much because they just stuck with it and they're being rewarded with a very elite basketball team. But obviously, the job is far from finished. This team has to be able to prove it. They've got to now beat the Celtics, probably beat the Pistons. I mean, yeah, I'm sure maybe the Cavs or the Hawks kind of get to the conference finals here. I highly doubt it, but it's going to be fun, man. I mean, last year's playoffs, like you had Detroit, who was so tough in the first round, and then you had to deal with Boston, and then, of course, the Pacers. And if the Knicks had won OKC, I mean, winning a championship is just so freaking difficult. And man, I mean, if the Knicks are able to get it done, it's going to be really one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life and experienced. I mean, that parade is going to be absolutely insane. Like I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. But it really starts with Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson's going to get his. OG's going to do his thing. But Cat, this team goes as far as he can take them. Cat has to be the best player on the floor, in my opinion. I'm not saying in a 7-game series, every game he has to be better than Tatum and Brown, but he's going to have to dominate. Like Cat, a lot of people don't think he has that dog in him, but we saw it against the Pacers in Game 3. Is Cat literally put the team on his back and propelled them to a comeback win. We saw it in Game 7 against the Nuggets. He defended Kevin Durant in that first-round series when they swept the Suns. Like, Karl Anthony Towns, man, this dude is a dog, bro. And I know I've definitely had a lot of criticism for Cat, but that's because it's, like, worth criticizing him, right? Critiquing him because he's so elite and so lethal and can get it done in big moments, man. I mean, Brunson and Cat, we saw a lot of two-man between them, of course, last night. We saw the two-man last night between Cat and Brunson, especially in the fourth quarter. And by the way, the Knicks are the best fourth-quarter team in the NBA. They were a negative last season. That's something that they've emphasized, of course, the entire offseason and the season is just executing in the clutch of games. And against the Pacers, the Knicks, specifically in Game 1, it was one of the biggest chokes collapses in the history of the NBA. And had the Knicks won that game, they absolutely win the series because it would have went back to New York instead of ending in Indiana in Game 6. And I think the Knicks win that, man. So, again, I always say this, I knock on wood, the wood table that I make videos on, is that this team's healthy. They've got one more game, which they certainly will not play their starters. They won't play anyone of value. I'd say, not of value, because everyone matters, man. And, they all get rings at the end of the day. But they're going to play guys that are not a part of the playoff rotation. I mean, I wouldn't be overly shocked if, Alvarado and Clarkson end up getting some minutes. I mean, Clarkson just seems to play, whether the Knicks are in a close game or in a blowout, man, Mike Brown is starting. It's funny, too, because Clarkson, coming out of the break, wasn't even a part of the rotation. He was not playing. He's a healthy scratch, but then he got an opportunity, and the Knicks were slumping, and he's delivered, and now he's playing every single night, too. So, the Knicks are definitely better than last season. Are they light years better? I don't think so, but I think they've cleaned up a lot of their issues. The bench, right? I think their offense is more clear. I think they've bought into the defensive side of the ball who the hell is this? Oh my God. Okay, it's Diawara. Dude, I need glasses, bro. He doesn't play that much anymore, so he just checked in, and I think he shaved or something. He had to have shaved because he looked like he was 17. I was like, is that a kid checking in the game? But I'm 27 now, so it's a lot of these rookies, especially the ones coming overseas, is man, they look like teenagers. I mean, I guess they are teenagers, right? So, but the Knicks, they play the Hornets. The Cavs ended up losing to the Hawks, so now the Hawks, of course, actually, they jump ahead of the Raptors. The Raptors are the 6th seed now, which they'll stay. And the Knicks will be the 3 seed. They'll play the Raptors. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better first-round opponent than Toronto. I mean, Toronto isn't a bad team by any means, but, they're not on the level of the Knicks. And I don't even think they're close to, Detroit or even Cleveland, a couple of years ago. I mean, the Raptors are a fun, cool story. I love their coach, man. I mean, just the culture he's brought, and you can tell he's coaching these guys hard. But again, the Raptors don't have business playing the Knicks in a playoff series. Maybe they'll win one game. I wouldn't be shocked if it's a sweep. Like the Knicks literally swept them in the regular season, and it wasn't like they were close games. Well, the last time he played them in Toronto was close, but then the Knicks ended up winning by like 16. They went on a crazy run to end the game here. But yeah, I mean, I'm just loving what I'm seeing. To be honest, you guys, it's absolutely beautiful. His heart is going to check out here with 3 minutes. That's the right decision. It's the right call, and I'll leave it at that, guys. It's Nick's Film Room. I'm signing out. Hopefully, you have a great rest of your Friday night and an amazing weekend, and I'll see you boys. Peace.